Hey friends, welcome back to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G, and look how incredible these action figures look that came in the special edition Blu-ray combo packs for these respective movies. Of course, we have Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, which is Miles Morales. We have Night Monkey right here, and we have Venom, all from the movies that were released. And so we got these open and we took a good look at them, including some of their accessories. And we also compared them to these really awesome action figures here of the larger Marvel Legends, just so you can get an idea of their size and the sort of articulation they had. And so this is a really fun video, so you're not gonna wanna miss it. So guys, before we get started, if you've not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you think about these action figures, and yeah, please share this video with anyone who you think would enjoy it. So what do you say we get started right now?
What is up, Vincent Gigi?
Vincent Gigi, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Gigi.
Vincent Gigi from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vincent Gigi on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV on Super Channel G.
God, is this great?
Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G, and look at these three incredible action figures we're about to open. And these three came with purchasing the movies, of course, for these respected three movies. This Venom action figure came with a Voodoo download only. It was a digital movie only. This Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse came as a bonus for buying the Blu-ray special edition, as did this Spider-Man Far From Home, came with a stealth suit Spider-Man. And so they came out in this order, and truth be told, I accidentally lost the receipt to be able to redeem the digital movie, and it was kind of like, but that's alright, because what I really wanted was the action figure anyway, and I ended up getting the digital download through a collection. But I want to jump right on in, and let's do them in the order that they came out, the movies came out. So why don't we do Venom first, and then we'll move on to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Far From Home. What do you say? Cool. And you know what? I'm sorry, before I get too ahead of myself, I'd also like to show you how these really cool action figures match up, for example, to the Marvel Legends versions of themselves. And so, wouldn't that be awesome? So we'll take a quick glance and see how they stack up as well. Now obviously they don't have as much articulation, and they're definitely tons smaller, but and are they still cool and exclusive? So alright, let's get started. Alright friends, so welcome back to Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G, and we really want to take a look at this incredible action figure right here, and then we just have this to kind of compare and reference, even though they are totally out of each other's leagues because of the size and so on. But yeah, first and foremost, want to take a look at this incredible Venom action figure. And as I mentioned, this was the only one that existed from the movie for a long time. And so it again came with a digital version of the movie, and it just looked so outstanding. I actually found it in the toy section by accident because it was supposed to be in the movie section, and I think one of the employees just put it up in the wrong place. But man, does that look awesome. I love the way his mouth's like just ripping open to the sides. Look at that. This is number 3,404 out of 5,000. Look at this beautiful artwork right here. Now, there's not a whole lot going on right here other than how to redeem the digital movie, but it is cool that it has a small write-up right over here. It says, Venom, one of Marvel's most enigmatic, complex, and badass characters, comes to the big screen, starring Academy Award-nominated 2015 Best Supporting Actor, The Revenant, actor Tom Hardy, as the lethal protector Venom. Yeah, buddy. Looks absolutely awesome. And so I want to get them on open, and been waiting a long time for this because I believe this thing may have come out in 2018 after the movie came out, before it turned 2019. So this will be almost 3 years old, and I want to be careful not to destroy this package either. So let's see what we can do. Oh, look, it might open a little easier than I was thinking, but I also don't want all the paint to rip off either. So I'm just gonna lightly lift, maybe even just push sideways a little bit. Okay, and then this side. And you know what? This pack is so tall that I don't know if I'll be able to remove him without just completely opening it like this. So we'll try. But I also don't want to mess up the paint here, or the printing, I should say. Oh, look at that. Oh, I didn't know it had these accessories to switch out the arms. How outstanding is that? I didn't even see that back there. Let's see if I can apply pressure so that it bends right here without ripping off. Oh, well, it fell right out, but okay. So we'll consider that a success. Oh my goodness, look at this. So let's get a whole lot closer here. Okay. So these fingers are definitely softer plastic because they were moving when I got closer. But here we are. Let's take a look. And so the paint is not perfect, and that's quite all right. The sculpt is beautiful. Look at that. So it's kind of just pink here with like black on it, and some of it's kind of coming off, but I love the way they made the eyes look. Now, too bad they're not painted just perfectly, but I just kind of let that go. But I love the way this looks. Look at that. Maybe we can get some fine details in ourselves. Look at the tongue. Definitely soft plastic. And the head turns down here more at the base of the neck than at the top. So, hey, at least we have the ability to turn. So I'm excited about that. There is no white highlights right here for where he's like veining out, but still looks really cool. Let's see, do the arms turn or not? Because it looks like they probably don't. Nope, they don't. So you can pop them on and off, but see, it's not really a joint to move. It's just one that fits directly like this. So unfortunately, we can't pose the arms. Looks like we might be able to pose the legs that don't quite come to a 90-degree angle, because that would be straight out to here. But can we? Yeah, we can definitely pose the legs independently. Look at that. So let's see the sculpt of the arms. And he definitely has on his mold this bit of veining out right here. He's got great details. Look at that. Definitely muscular. Look at his triceps and his traps and lats. And of course biceps. So, and it looks pretty awesome. Maybe the legs could have been a little bit longer, but I think they were just trying to make him look really fierce and beefed up. His feet look pretty awesome. And let me see what it says down here. It says 2018 Marvel. That's all it says, because the other one says China. So, a pretty outstanding looking figure. And let's see what happens when we swap out these arms. So, clearly this one right here is his right arm. Look at that. So that looks pretty cool. And then this one here as his left arm. And that looks really outstanding too. He's making this like razor with symbiote right there. So let's just pop these by pulling them off. And look at this. Look at that. What are your thoughts on that? I wish we could move these. Alright, so I can pop this out. Even if all we did was turn them. So, here we are. Look at this. Doesn't that look pretty wicked? I definitely think so. So, wow. You know what? Let me see if I can hold it like this so I can take a quick picture. Oops, it's falling backwards. There we go. Sorry. Okay. That looks pretty crazy. I will say this leg is a lot looser than I would have hoped. So is this one, but it's not loose the whole time. Once you start hitting here, I guess it rubs right there, and because of that, it gets definitely tons more stiff here. But right here where it doesn't really touch, that's where it's like loose. So it'd probably be harder to stand in. But check that out. Looks pretty sick to me. Look at that. Wow. Let's check out this razor over here. Look at that. So that looks pretty wild. So let me know as we go along what your thoughts are in the comments. Awesome. So let's compare them to what the Marvel Legends looks like, even though it's not really a comparison because they are in different classes, seeing how this is a miniature and what it looks like compared to this incredible Marvel Legends action figure right here. So let's see. Getting a little ahead of myself again. Let me measure how tall this guy is. Wow, looks like he's exactly 4 inches. So let me bring it down so you can see that. Look at this. Like right at the tip top of his head. That's crazy. Oops. Wow. Okay. So, 4-inch action figures, let's call it that. So let's take this Venom out of the package. And let's take a closer look. Alright. Set this guy right here. Let's open this. Oh. Thought I had opened this one. Guess not. It's brand new. Alright. So, this is, as I mentioned before, absolutely one of my favorite Marvel Legends ever. And you'll be able to see why really quickly. Look at how tall it is. Look at how much detail and love went into this action figure. Look at that right there. And it's pretty close to being pretty accurate. So the head does articulate pretty well. In case you haven't seen this figure yet, I'm just going to kind of do this quickly because you can always go back and search Super Channel G Venom so you can see the action figure. And I'm going to try and see if I can put a link right here. If I remember. But yeah. This isn't a full review of this action figure. This is just showing you how incredible and crazy this action figure is. But it is important that you know. I'm like, hey, where's the rest of his accessories? How did I lose them already? What? Sorry, silly me. Right here. There's 2 closed fists, and then this other face, head sculpt right here. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and set them up right here. And he definitely articulates really well. And watch this. So, with double joints and reinforced, and also the joints being reinforced, it definitely makes for great support to be able to pose this action figure. Look at that. So I'm like, why does it keep leaning back? Let me just move his foot just a little bit. That also shows you like how big it is in comparison to this action figure right here. Look at that. So we just go straight up. Pretty crazy, right? So, move this right here. Take a little picture. Oof! All right, awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and set these up over here, and give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. And I really want to call attention to how tall this action figure is, the Marvel Legends, and even in comparison to other Marvel Legends. So we have our 4-inch Venom right here, and we have our what is almost 8 inches action figure right here of Venom. And yeah, that's not normal. I'll give you an example. So here's this Spider-Man stealth suit, you know, Night Monkey, and look, from his foot to the top doesn't even reach the 6-inch mark. Look at that. So barely getting to 5.5. And this action figure, put them where the feet are. Look at that. This is a monster, and that's one of the things that I love about that Venom action figure. So isn't that absolutely incredible? Okay. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and we'll move on to our next action figures. I'll set these aside for just a moment so we can clear the way for a completely amazing focus on this Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse Miles Morales, right? So that looks absolutely outstanding. And where is it? Right here. We do have this one as well, so we can take a closer look. And why not, right? This Miles right here. That looks a lot closer to that one. It just has an older reused head sculpt. They didn't really match. So I think that would be awesome. What are your thoughts? Okay, great. Okay, and here we are, Miles Morales. And let's get this bad boy opened up. Let's take a look to see just how cool it really is. What do you say? Look at this beautiful packaging. This artwork from the movie. Look at that. I love the shading, love the colors, love everything about it. I only regret there's not anything on the back. It says nothing. At least the Venom one had a little blurb, right? But here it says Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. And that's all it says. But I guess, maybe we can at least read this one from the Marvel Legends, where it says, Miles Morales, a Brooklyn native and just 13 years old, Miles Morales is a Spider-Man unlike any we've ever seen before. Perfect. And we have done full reviews of this Miles Morales and this 2-pack right here. So if you want to see the full reviews on those, search superchannelg.com. Oops, I'm sorry, superchannelg, and look up Spider-Man to Spider-Verse or Miles Morales, and you should be able to find that. So you can check those out, or I'll try to put a link up here if I don't forget. Also, I'm probably gonna forget to put all the links that I'm claiming up there until way later. But okay, looks great. Let's open this and let's see if we can open it carefully without destroying the package. So notice how I'm just carefully just applying slight pressure down. That's all I'm doing. Look at that. And then now some slight pressure pulling up. Look at that. Now just sliding my fingers slightly. And we'll probably do the same thing we did for the Venom one, where we just kept this side intact so that we don't accidentally bust into this part. So I'm going to apply pressure down here so this kind of just bends out and slide this bad boy out of here. Look at that. And cool, look at the web. Very awesome. Okay, let's get Miles on out of here. Let's go down here. It looks like he only has one accessory outside of having another arm. So I'm just gonna pull this arm to see if it's a circle or if it's a shape that's not a circle, because if it's not, we won't be able to articulate the arm. So if you notice, it's not a circle, it has like a flat side here, but it's so small and still roundish that it would probably still turn if we turned it. Look at that. Let's see the head. It does turn side to side, which it's only meant to do that. It's not really meant to go back and forth. Look at the head sculpt. It has a little bit of paint. It's kind of chipped off there, but all in all, looks pretty good. Definitely for a commemorative piece. I'm like, oh, and this arm actually does move. Look at that. Good. Because on the Venom one, it didn't move at all, but you also could replace the arms. Let's see. The legs do not move very much actually forward. Look at that. And they start applying pressure back down. Well, I guess technically you can force them up to a 90-degree angle. But then look, this one starts pushing itself back down. Let's see, go this far this way, but that's not going to help anybody. So it looks cool. And let's see, where is the other head sculpt? Let's bring that up. So it looks like we just pop it off. Look at that. Oh, we just pull. Okay. And it looks like it's not perfectly a circle either, so it's probably not meant to move. But it's just small enough and soft enough to move anyway still. So, very cool. I'm definitely digging it. And let's see if he'll stand up on his own. These are some super thin legs. Look at this. And it says 2018 Marvel also. And let's see if the legs... I can't even get the legs to stand together. Look at that. There we go. Awesome. Let's see how tall this figure is. And from my vantage point, it's like right at the 4 inches. Just about as well. Maybe just slightly shorter. And then to compare him to the Venom that we just reviewed, unfortunately they made him the same height, but he's definitely, or almost the same height, but he's definitely Venom is like bigger and bulkier and beefier to show a big difference. But that would have been nice if they had him in relation like this tall, and they would have been just extending the legs probably. But nonetheless, this is, look at his skinny little legs like the movie. This is a good example right there. But man, looks absolutely really cool. Okay, there we are. And so let me take out this. Oops, I can't even get him to stay. This early version of Miles right here. Give him this 2-pack with Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen. And there's Spider-Woman. I'm gonna slide this out so we can kind of compare these two right here. There we are. And look at that. Very cool. Let's stand him up a little bit similar to that. Let's kind of do something very similar. Now this one does have legs that are quite a bit more muscular because they used those from a previous Marvel Legend action figure. There we are. And we'll set that up like right here. Oops. Ah, nice. Let's see what it says. It says, sorry, I can't focus here. Say 2016. Interesting. Well, I guess because they reused the mold. But let me go ahead and measure this bad boy. And notice right, oops. You'll notice right here, he is not quite 6 inches. He is almost exactly at 5.5, a little bit beyond. So when you compare that to Venom, no comparison whatsoever. Ridiculous. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? So, definitely digging that. And let's see the other Miles Morales. We'll open this bad boy right here. And I'm like, this one was open, wasn't it? Cool. Set this aside. And this one has the jacket and the shorts. So bust that out. And take a look at that head sculpt. Compare this one to this one. Pretty good. Especially for this little one. There we go. And then to compare all the Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man to each other, let's bust the head sculpt on it. I'm like, why can't I get it out? Maybe I need to put the chin through first. There we go. Pop this off. Wow, this one's very different. We end up putting this part into this. I don't remember that. Odd, but okay. But because of that, we can definitely pivot the head even more. So, look, in these legs, this is an updated sculpt and mold for this action figure, which I'm totally digging. And yep, the sneakers, everything is cool. There we go. Sorry, went off camera a little bit. Let's fix his legs. Turn his body. And look, what I'm really liking about the comparison between these two action figures is the fact that this Miles is still smooth and was a reissue of that body. But this one has like the webbing right there on the mask, which looks really cool. You know, look familiar? Yes. And then of course we have the webs on the suit and the sneakers. So that's something that I'm really digging. So looks outstanding. Here's a comparison of the three, and really to see how this one stacks up. So pretty awesome find for getting the Blu-ray and digital combo pack. Awesome. Very cool. So let's see. Let me go ahead and fix this up right on over here. Did this right here just to bring them a little closer, and so I can get some cool shots in before I move on to our last figure, which is our stealth suit Spider-Man. But yeah, looks pretty outstanding. And let's go ahead and put these little pieces up so we don't lose them. Okay, so let's move on to our next action figure. All right, and here we go. The last action figure in this series from the three that they made for the Venom movie, the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse movie, and the Spider-Man Far From Home is this one. The stealth suit Spider-Man, also known as AKA Night Monkey. And you know what? Where's the action figure? Here it is. What am I thinking? Here's the action figure. The Marvel Legends that we're going to compare to. And yeah, pretty outstanding. So let's take a look. Does it even have a little blurb right here in the back? Let's take a closer look. Let's move this aside. And let's see. So the package does look pretty awesome. Look at that. Featuring wall grappling suction cup, which probably is well intentioned and may not do exactly what we're looking for it to do, but look at this beautiful artwork right there. Look at that. And then as far as the back, let's see what it says. Throwbactions. I guess it's supposed to be like throwback action, just all in one big word. And of course, Here's this one right here. It's the last one that came out, and they were all from the Blu-ray packs. And so it says Night Monkey. Let's see, code name Night Monkey, file name Peter Parker, primary speciality reconnaissance, secondary speciality. I'm saying speciality and it says specialty. So primary specialty, secondary specialty, grappling hook, birthplace Earth 616. Interesting, right? So Spider-Man stealth suit Night Monkey. Not much is known about Night Monkey after recently popping up on the scene when he teamed up with Nick Fury. Night Monkey aids team leader Mysterio in the hunt of elementals while protecting the world from the damage they bring. Equipped with a utility belt, grappling device, and high-tech spectacles, he has enhanced vision, infrared, and pop-up shades. Yep, looks pretty awesome. And so, let's get him on out of here. Now, one thing you'll notice, I've been kind of holding it against that because this ended up falling off. And it was because, I think because I dropped it some time ago. And boom, and then this just popped off. So, good thing it didn't really damage the box here. So we can just probably put a little bit of glue and open it like that, just like we did the other ones. So for now, let's slide them on out. And set this aside. And look at our Night Monkey stealth suit Spider-Man. So here we are. And we'll take a closer look. Here we are. Let's look at this head sculpt. So not too bad. Look at that. I'm glad his shades go all the way around. Let's see, can we turn the head? Looks like we're not supposed to, but it kind of does. Does the arm go around? It does. So good. No other joints of articulation. This arm, look at the mold. Wow, this belt looks like it would come off, which I don't want to take it off, but I thought this was just going to be all one big plastic mold. And the belt actually goes into right here. This is really soft little vinyl or whatever it is. To the legs. Just like our other action figure. Go pretty far out, but won't both stay. Look at that. And then they go about this far back and doesn't stay back there either. Pretty cool boots. I'm definitely digging the mold. And let's see, are his feet rounded? So it's going to be harder to get him to stand. Look at that. Let's see if it says 2019 Marvel. Okay. And does this arm move? It does not. And it probably has a shape like we saw on the other ones. So on this one, let's see what the shape is. The flat is here. But we can have the arm up, I guess, so it can hold like that. I guess that's not too bad. Look at that. And then we can just suction cup this bad boy. That. I wonder if it used to be a lot more clear and now has a yellow tint. But the cool thing is this, that we can actually retract it back through here. Look at that. So that's awesome. And it has a knot at the bottom so that we can also have him dangling from it, or swinging from it, should I say. Very cool. So let's see how he compares to the other action figure that is a Marvel Legend. Okay, awesome. So let's get it out. Oh, and let me show you how tall he is, I guess, before I move on. Also is, this one is shorter, so it's just under, sorry, I'm getting out of focus here, just looking at it. Just under the 4 inches, so this one doesn't seem as tall. Definitely not as tall as this Venom, which is just enough to be just enough to be noticeably taller. So let me move closer. So there we go. They look really cool next to each other. And let's get this Night Monkey on out of here. I'm like, I guess I haven't opened this one either. So over here thinking I had already opened these. At least they were other ones I had put away. get Night Monkey on out of here. Oh wow, look at this big heavy Build-A-Figure piece. Set that aside. And this one says, as far as the upgraded suit, it says, it doesn't have specifics because the movie hadn't come out yet, which is why it's very vague on what happens here, because this action figure came out before the movie came out. So instead of saying stealth suit and so on, it just says Spider-Man. Over here it says, Spider-Man, Peter Parker gears up in an upgraded suit to take on new challenges and new enemies. Yeah, they didn't want to give away any plot from the movie, so that's why this one doesn't say Night Monkey or anything else like that. So let's get this guy out of here. Push him out. And so we have two head sculpts. Look at this. One with the open visor, one with the closed visor. And then we have hands, we have two fists, and we have the web hands that are like that. So let me see. Let me put this one here. Pop this one out. So I can at least see how it is next to this bad boy. Wow, I've forgotten how great you could pose this action figure because of this the amazing butterfly joints on him. Okay, cool. So let me set this aside for a second. And look at this head sculpt. This really awesome ability to pose this action figure. So this is a great looking stealth suit Spider-Man. Look at that. Great joints. Feels nice and firm. Looks great. So let's stand him up next to our other stealth suit Spider-Man, Night Monkey. Oof. And let's put him right here. There we go. And we'll put our little 4-inch fig here. Look how great that looks. Isn't that awesome? I definitely think so. So, yeah. Let me just a bit. Okay, this is perfect. And now let's get everybody out here. Let's take a closer look. Let's put our... Put them by themselves, we put them together. Let's see. Well, first let's get our stealth suit. It's gonna be hard to get these little ones to stand up very well. That's quite alright. Look at that. Okay. Now our Venom. Very cool. Look at that. Very nice too. Okay. And then what about our Spider-Man? Put those right over here. Ah! I was like, come forward a little, my friend. Come forward a little. There we are. I guess I can come this way a little bit better. Very nice. So what do you think about that? Isn't that awesome? So guys, I had a lot of fun here hanging out with you here today and finally getting these open that we've been talking about for a good long time, because now it's been a few years already. So yeah, I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today, and then you can check out more great videos like this. And then, you know, if I forgot to mention it, we can probably put that link for this action figure review somewhere back in the video also, if I remember any of them at all. So thank you for hanging out with us here today. If you've not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you're watching from, and give us a big thumbs up if you like this video, these action figures, these movies, anything. So just as a reminder, the new Spider-Man movie comes out in December, and the new Venom movie comes out in... I'm trying to remember. It comes out... Like, when can I remember? Is it in... Here it is. I was like looking around. It is September 24th, Venom 2. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us here. And check back on our YouTube channel for more great videos like this. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.